mentioned by the man with the mojo. My 8 subscriber, I'm a fat so jump in them sinkies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man,
Hello and welcome everyone to the mirror stream, as we've been calling it behind the scenes for like 2 months now.
Yes, this is a reminder. Don't drink and drive like mirrors.
Don't drink and drive ever, not even one drink. Just don't do it at all.
Do what KFARR does and just drink at your house.
Exactly.
Then you don't have to worry about driving ever.
I'm drinking an Angry Orchard at my house right now, and I'm not planning on driving anywhere.
I'm drinking a gallon of Chick-fil-A sweet tea and unsweet tea. Because I got rid of all my alcohol last week when I was cleaning my fridge.
Possibly the next time we do a booze and body cam, KFARR will be in a position where he can actually have some booze with his body.
Oh yeah, there will be a mucho buzo, if you will.
So did you have a good Christmas, KFARR?
Speaking of this, I was going to address this, but I'm like, I'll go live and address it. There may be a Discord somewhere where they're talking about me. Shocker.
What else is new?
Because I had the nerve to play video games on Christmas because I celebrated Christmas on Thanksgiving because I'm moving.
That's funny. You know what?
So only frauds. I hope you have fun living outside Chili's in your truck. And Burns, go fuck yourself.
You know what's funny is Mr. Zed and I almost got online. You know how we play GeoGuessr sometimes, my husband and I, and we'll stream it just because, we're nerds.
Wait, you played GeoGuessr?
We almost played GeoGuessr on Christmas Eve just because we weren't doing Christmas stuff until on Christmas. So we were just here by ourselves on Christmas Eve.
I'm really good at GeoGuessr.
I love GeoGuessr. I wouldn't call myself good at it, but geography is my jam. So
Same.
We ended up playing Trivial Pursuit in the dining room, just the two of us, and he kicked my ass because he's much smarter than I am.
It happens like that sometimes.
I like to hang out with people that are smarter than me. That's all. Anyway, so I guess we'll jump into it. The first video, I've been saving up videos, so some of these might be a little older because we knew we were doing this drunk driving stream. This first one is a dude in Wisconsin. Where else? It's either Wisconsin or Florida.
You want to play the video I made before?
Sorry, I forgot.
If you guys have been around my channel or KTZed's channel for more than a couple months, you are familiar with Chris Ryder. Well, I was watching another stream, generally specific, and he played a video or a stream of Chris's from about 2 years ago. I forgot what it was labeled. It was like The Raid Part 3 or some bullshit. And Chris shared a picture, but he left a lot out and made it seem as if the picture was from The Raid because that's the title of the video. But so we're gonna play the 22 seconds that I clipped out.
Here, I'll show
and then
that.
show it. Yeah.
Do you want the picture first, or you want the raid first?
The video,
first,
and then the picture.
All right, the video first. Here we go.
Okay, so
sorry about your eardrums, by the way. I didn't test that first.
Right off the bat, it says you stole our kids. First off, Chris, you don't have any kids. There's that. Second, you stole from us. You broke our bones, or whatever the hell it said. That's the part that I'm here to correct. So he says you broke our bones, and then shared that picture as if Tiffany got her back broken during the raid. It's a little too zoomed in now.
Sorry.
Or actually, you know what? I can read it because I know what it says. Okay, so it says, I haven't posted this yet as we wanted to wait until we knew the scenario. Tiff had a slight riding accident on Saturday and broke her back in 2 places. She is good. Just in a lot of pain, doing much better today. Let's cheer her on for speedy recovery. Although nobody is unbreakable, she's a tough girl. We'll push through this too. So not only is Chris lying to his subscribers, saying Tiffany broke her back during the raid. She actually broke it Well, I'm going to say this because I said it backstage. It says it's in a riding accident. Unless she chose to start riding the officers during the raid and broke her back, I'm pretty sure it's a horseback riding accident. So she actually didn't break it during the raid. It was a horseback riding accident.
Or a motorcycle accident. That could be a riding accident. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like none of it has to do with the raid, but he will bang that drum until the crackheads come home that it was the raid that broke her back.
It seemed to me, just judging by the body cam that I've seen of the officers in his area, that they all seemed very normal, like, and kind. They weren't
You mean
beating.
they're not government operatives working for JJ and getting paid on YouTube? Because
They seem
he
very
said that.
They seem very cordial, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen we play video bad cops on here, you know? They
Yeah.
didn't seem like those kind. So, it's just me.
Florida Jim, he lies because he doesn't think he'll be found out. But like, I forgot if this was on like Instagram or if it was on Facebook. I want to say Facebook.
It looks
It's
like a Facebook post.
Yeah, and Ed, I'm not packing because I'm already packed. I've been packed for like 19 days. That's how long they've been delaying it. Like this and the fish tank is the only thing in my office that isn't packed.
I have nothing packed. I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easy. I guess, do you want to just get into the next or the first video?
Yeah. This was my debunking Chris. Now we can get on to trying to warn people against being mirrors.
Don't drink and drive. Not even one, not ever. There's no need to. I'm going to say this.
Definitely not two mirrors. Definitely not two.
I'm going to end up saying this multiple times in the stream, but we live in 2024, almost 2025. There is Lyft. There is Uber. There is phone a friend. You have a cell phone in your pocket these days. There is sleep in your car at the bar. You know, just don't put your keys in the ignition because they'll get you that way. But this first one is a guy who was just drunk in Wisconsin, as you do, and
you in Wisconsin.
Drove into
a while ago.
Drove into the oncoming traffic on the highway while Kamala Harris was there for a rally or something, and almost drove into her motorcade. So the Secret Service gets involved. It's crazy. Let's watch.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do is bring the Secret Service into anything.
Yeah.
On the evening of October 21st, 2024, Vice President Kamala Harris had just finished up a rally in Brookfield, Wisconsin, energizing a crowd for her presidential campaign. But as her motorcade made its way to the airport along I-94, a vehicle driving in the wrong direction approached, narrowly missing the convoy by just feet. After passing 29 vehicles involved in the escort, a Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy at the rear of the motorcade.
Can we talk about 29 vehicles involved in the escort? How many tax dollars are we spending on this shit? Sorry, this is not a political channel, but that seems a bit much.
Colonel Angus says never do marijuana. Not even once. Also, I think I'm going to call it the real Tyrants Beware and the real Broken System, Broken Trust are here. Broken System, Broken Trust wants me to send him a map of where the alligators and lava pits are located at my new house.
Oh, fun. I heard there was a piranha moat.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a whole moat. And I'm going to live stream from the cameras to watch frauditors be eaten.
Amazing.
Stop the vehicle, identifying the driver as 55-year-old Wayne Wacker, who appeared to be heavily intoxicated.
All right, let's get one of the blockers up there. 5-4, give us updates in that wrong way if you can on channel 1. Keep the air clear.
They currently have a vehicle stop. We're trying to get confirmation on where it's stopped.
10-4 in the area.
Do you know where that wrong way driver stopped at?
We're stopped at 16th Street.
Upon making contact, an open Miller Lite beer can was clearly visible in the center console.
Cheers to that.
Is he? I think he's got him. He's the Queen's got him.
All right, before we get to before we get to Wayne Wacker, we have a super chat that has come in. Thank you very much, Paracord Princess, for the $2 super chat. Rounding out the year with a good $2 super chat. I love it. That's what I like to see. And the doggies are very happy with you.
Salam alaikum, KFARR Bay. How you doing? I wish. What was the guy? What was the guy with the hamster in his pants or the gerbil in his pants?
Oh my gosh, Mr. Pancake. Mr. Pancake.
Yeah, he needs to start a business with Wayne Wacker.
In the name of the law, Pancake.
And
Get
somebody said he missed his calling as a yard specialist. 1,000%.
Yeah, this guy is wasted.
You got his ID and everything?
I didn't get anything yet.
Hey, you got your ID on you, sir?
What?
You got your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need that. Is it in here? Your ID's in here? I don't think so.
No. Right.
You found that 16th, correct? I mean, 13th.
Where are you coming from tonight, my boss? You don't know? Clearly too little too much to drink, even with your Miller Lite here, huh?
Doesn't matter.
It sure does. Still having trouble finding your ID, huh?
He literally just checked his bra like I do when I can't find my keys. Like, where is it?
Like, I don't want to say how bad does your life have to be, but like, this is the biggest like oops you could do.
I have to say, I never understood drinking and driving in general, but I never understood people who have like a beer in their cup holder. I don't get it. Like, that's just insane. And then I moved to Georgia and I found out when I moved here, and I think the law has changed since then, but when I moved here many, many years ago, the ticket for drinking and driving, if you were not over the legal limit, if you just had an open container in your car, like if you had a beer in your cup holder, was a $10 ticket. That's it, which is insane to me. Like, that's just crazy.
Only $10?
$10. Yeah. As long
That's
as you
like a
didn't.
beer baseball
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, if you didn't blow over an 08, like if you weren't actually drunk, if you were just sipping on a beer on your way home from work, it was a $10 ticket. That's it.
Mecca Churchill. We had a case up here in Canada in 2015 where a drunk driver plowed into a car, killing 3 kids and their grandfather. The driver got 10 years but was granted parole after serving 5 years, which seems
Light. That's
kind
a
of
light.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's a light sentence in my opinion.
It's yeah,
Let's
that rubs
see.
me the wrong way.
Let's see how the Secret Service deal with Mr. Wacker driving into Kamala Harris.
Can't find it? Why do you keep pointing at that? I didn't need your ID. I don't care what's in there. You let the pilot car know it's going to be an R1. Oh, no, still not it.
20 to dispatch, I'm gonna go back to the pilot as well.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Copy that.
Good.
Dispatch 41.
He's looking for his ID. It's taking him about 10 minutes.
I did just get a $10 super chat on my Venmo, which is in my channel description, by the way, from Colonel Angus. Thank you very much, Colonel Angus, for the $10 super chat. Thank you for letting me know in the chat as well, because I don't check that when I'm on air if nobody tells me. But I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you're not giving 30% to YouTube.
Yeah, same thing with the buy me coffees.
Yeah.
I check like once a month unless somebody tells me, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Oh, Greg gifted 5 memberships.
Nice.
Let's go, Greg.
We're getting the dogs fat today. Let's put that up there. Thank you very much, Greg. I need to get some of these mini milk bones. These are these are too much.
Yeah, I would say I gave my dogs pig ears today. My large dog enjoyed it.
Yeah.
My other dog took it in her mouth and just went. and put it in her cage and didn't do anything with it.
These two right here really enjoy the pig ears and the duck feet.
Duck feet.
And oh, the duck feet are so like they have fingernails on them. They're so gross.
They don't care.
They don't care.
To find it.
I got you. It's not next to that open beer right there. That's fine, man. Just go ahead and step on out.
Yeah, you can hop on. We were keeping them in there, but you can hop on out now. Hop on out of the car. Hop out of the car. We'll talk with my partner.
No, let's get him out first. Let's get him out. That's fine. So unbuckle your seatbelt, sir.
They're being real polite.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We're gonna go back this way, okay?
Yeah.
Just gonna keep a hand on you, man. You're kind of unsteady on your feet, okay? We're gonna walk this way, all right?
Yeah.
Right here. Where you coming from, man? Huh?
Down south.
Down south? You know you could have killed somebody, right? Going the wrong way in traffic, man. A very busy highway here. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
Couple beers.
Couple beers? How long ago?
For this wrong way, I have to start a new car over there.
Tonight.
Tonight? Okay. What's your name, man?
Wayne.
Wayne? Wayne what?
Whacker.
Whacker. All right, man. So what's going to happen now is we're going to put you through a series of field sobriety tests to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay? Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. All right, so some other people want to come talk to you, and then we're going to get that process started, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You got a PPT? Okay. I'll go and start it to make sure we get running.
Okay. All right, Wayne, how about you lean against this wall right here for me, okay? There you go.
He'll have one. We'll need your, we'll need your PPT.
Two first, man. Anybody give you a plate yet?
No.
I have a question statement.
Yes.
So, just in case everybody doesn't know this, not every car has a PBT, which seems crazy, but PBTs are quite expensive. So, like where I worked, out of the 10 cars that were out at night, I think 2 cars had PBTs. I had one at my back desk, and there was one at the front desk. That is all we had. We had 4.
That's for the whole department?
Yes. And when this situation happened, there was a lieutenant who I dislike and dislike to this day, and he no longer works there. He would swoop in and take everyone's DUIs because he was the lieutenant and he had the PBT.
Interesting.
So them going, do you have a PBT? No. Do you have a PBT? No. And then they'd be like, we need your PBT.
It
That's the normal
seems
thing.
like it would be annoying to be the officer that had the PBT, just because you would have to keep going to different places. Just like if you were the only female officer on duty, it would become annoying to have
Or
to
the
go to
only
every.
I think I told this story before. We needed a female searched, didn't have a female on duty because we only had like 4 in the entire department. So we had to ask like 2 cities over, hey, do you guys have like a female officer that we can borrow for like literally 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And she had to drive like 30 minutes to come search this chick just to turn around and leave again.
Yeah.
And Florida Jim, I gave Dexter a pig ear because I've seen him eat rocks before. So Dexter, he's a German Shepherd Border Collie mix. He should be a smart dog. He is not.
Not so he missed that, Gene.
Yeah, he's cute. He's adorable. He looks like he's supposed to. Not smart. Not smart.
I love how Mr. Whacker here just kind of posts up like he's at the bar, just like
Viking World Tour, baby. That's where he's at. That's where he's at in his head.
like he needs his Miller Lite in his hand, just leaning it back on the bar.
Wayne, what's a good telephone number for you?
Due to the nature of the incident, U.S. Secret Service agents responded to the traffic stop to speak with Wayne.
So like I said, man, some people want to come talk to you, okay? And then we're going to go through the other process, what's going to happen next, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to want you to perform some field sobriety tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be them right here.
All right, cool.
841 dispatch.
Guys want to hop the wall? You guys want to hop over? Want to bring him over here? So it's him right there. That's the driver right there. He's tanked. He had open intox in the car.
I hope they make them hop the wall in their freaking suits. I really hope that happens because that's hilarious.
So again, I'm not trying to get political, but like I took a bite of Twix and now I got caramel in my mouth.
Oh no, that's going to be a meme for the next year and a half. You ate a cookie once on stream, and look how that
Yeah,
turned out.
and they've been talking about it for 2 years, even though they're all lard asses who look like they eat sheet cakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I'll never figure that shit out. Yeah, so I'm not trying to bring politics into this, but like they got this. This was not a attempt at Kamala Harris.
No.
This was a tanked dude in a Vikings World Tour shirt drinking Miller Lite. Like
I'm guessing, not to get political, but I'm about to. I'm guessing because this happened after 2 Trump assassination attempts. I'm thinking that Kamala was kind of hoping it was just for the like.
I'm surprised they didn't talk about it at all. Like,
Yeah,
a drunk driver almost hit me.
Yeah,
It was almost taken out. Yeah,
there
but
was,
this is
there
like
was an attempt on my life.
yeah, this was not an attempt on her life.
No.
The Secret Service can just like go about their day.
Yep.
No, Irons beware, there is nothing wrong with sheet cakes.
No.
But when you look like Jared Boston and you look like you inhale sheet cakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then we have a problem.
Yeah, like when people ask me, why are you so fat? I say it's because I like cake, and you like cake too. And if you say you don't, you're lying.
Yeah, I like pizza. My downfall is pizza. Deep dish pizza, Detroit style pizza, to be very specific. But some of the haters are trying to do their best to look like Jabba the Hutt or Georgia Transparency, whichever one's larger that day.
You give these guys his info? Yeah. He'll have his info right here.
Wade, do you remember where you got on the freeway at?
Yeah, right down the road.
Right here?
Close.
Okay. Where were you? Like, where were you headed from? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Where were you coming from?
Be good.
Print it out. I'm just gonna make sure. He's gonna print it out for you. He's gonna give you a printout with all his information. Okay.
Down a gay bar down in.
A gay bar downtown, or like where?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you take
Kisker.
25th,
Kisker.
I'd say.
What?
You got it, but you kind of didn't get it. Kisker says they like strawberry cheesecake with a little caramel. F your B-Day cake. To be fair, cheesecake, if you break that word down, is still cake.
It's not. Cheesecake is not cake.
Then why do they call it cheesecake?
Because they're dumb. It's not cake. There's no cake in cheesecake.
Okay. Yo mama, Chicago style thin crust.
Yeah. That's
I can mess with thin crust. The deep dish lasagna that they're trying to pass off as pizza, that's
born and raised in Chicago. I can tell you that is for the tourists. That's not for people from
got the Chicago thin and they put it in the bag instead of the box. Yeah, I know what we're talking about. I watch Dave Portnoy. I know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
What is with the blind KFARR El Bay? Didn't think I'd get that today. And so we are legit moving on Monday. Closing's really early. I'm getting a U-Haul really early after that. We're packing up both cars when we go down there. It's possession on signing, so we're just going to sign, drop off that, come up here, get a U-Haul, and be done. And I'm saving my contacts and my eyeballs for that. And I'm blind as shit, so I didn't wear my glasses. So unless you guys want to see me like Tracy McGrady, like looking everywhere,
I wouldn't mind that.
No, because then that'll end up on a certain Discord server along with my address and videos and pictures of my home.
I think it'd be hilarious.
The deep dish, deeper than most. No thanks. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna have to do this now because Eric Lucas said this. Cheesecake is indeed a pie. Put a poll up. I will do that right after the stream. There will be a poll: is cheesecake cake or pie? Because the world deserves to know.
I'm going to let this play and put a poll in my chat right now.
The pancake is a pancake a cake or
pancake is also not a cake.
Cheesecake is like very hardened pudding. It's still very
I'm not saying any of these.
The conversation that I didn't think would take place.
I'm not saying like these anti-cakes are bad. I'm just saying they're not cake.
Colonel Angus going to bed. It has been real.
Later, Colonel. All right. I'm going to put a poll up in my chat.
Okay, no.
Finner.
Left, and you can hop right back on.
You can just get right back on.
We'll be over in a minute.
Sounds good. Hey, somebody else was making a violator stop right when this was going on, right?
This fucking Montalongo.
That's
dude.
why I said keep, dude.
Dude, that's like the third one they did, dude. I'm like, come on, bro. Especially when they're moving, like, bro, come on. Especially like some shit like this happens.
This is the reason why.
Yep. All right, Secret Service all good?
They're coming back. They were there to talk to him first.
Oh, okay. All right, I was going to get these fields going.
No, yeah, just wait. They're going to swing around at 25th.
Yeah, I'll take it, bro. It's my zone. Was it in the center council, or where was it at?
It's there.
It's there? Okay.
Out of traffic in the board with State Patrol.
Sir, Secret Service.
Copy.
See a motorcade go by?
What?
See a bunch of cars go by when they're going the wrong way?
No.
You didn't see that?
I'm close by. Take that.
Copy that 258 for you, copy.
Where are you coming from? Car? Home? Alright. How much did you have to drink?
2 beers.
Take a suspicious 979 South 60.
Any idea that Kamala Harris is in town?
Well, I guess I did.
For them sealed out again to get the
Is that the reason
right
you're going the
on
wrong way on the highway?
No.
Why are we going the wrong way on the highway? Because you're drunk?
Drunk.
What?
Drunk.
Do you remember what entrance you came up on?
What?
Do you know what entrance ramp you came up on? The right way? You remember any of that?
Did you actually have to make contact with it? They didn't stop.
I was about to.
Oh, yeah. There's no choice.
Right. He stopped.
Good. You're probably like, oh, shit.
And then he started to turn to the left, and I got right up on him that close.
So he was going to try and go around you, essentially, yeah.
But my plan was here.
Hell yeah. You got it. This is the best time.
I'm kind of upset they didn't make them jump over the.
I can't. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. They're supposed to be like the best of the best. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, just because I'm that person. A video popped up, and it says, "Give them the chair." A pizza delivery girl only got tipped $2, so she went back and tried to kill everybody who ordered the pizza.
What? Like a tip, you don't have to tip. Like it's
You threw your
extra.
life away for 8 quarters.
Yeah. Insane. What is an acceptable tip? $4? $5? Like
And the thing is, on pizza deliveries, you got like 14 different taxes just to get it delivered.
well, there's an
And one-
automatic delivery fee. Usually there's an automatic like 15% tip. And then I usually tip on top of that. And we also try to give cash at the door too, so they don't have to pay taxes on it, because
Yeah.
I don't think they should have to pay taxes on it. That's just me.
Oh shoot, everybody's back.
Hello, everyone. I gifted, so I forgot I had like, I guess once a month we can gift subs, and I never gifted my other 5, so I just did
I'll do that
so.
right now because I don't think I did it yet.
Welcome new KTZed members. Welcome to the party. I hope you like it here.
There's no ID other than his MPS employee.
MPS.
He already got him back, I think. Queen did. Yeah, Queen got him back.
Where did MPS?
I have no clue. Just one Dennis.
Great. Like a
The teacher.
What?
Passport?
I didn't. No.
Do you have a passport? No?
No?
Okay.
What's your height, weight?
I'm fat.
So I'm gonna ask you a bunch of weird questions, and I gotta ask them anyway. So just bear with me.
Yeah, of course.
Are you motivated by any kind of extremism group?
No.
Are you involved or associated with any kind of groups?
No.
Like a military group or like anything
No,
like
no.
that? Are you a gun holder?
Oh, what?
A gun holder. Like, do you have a concealed carry? Do you own weapons at home?
No.
Anything like that? You know how many
I don't
guns
like
at
that
home?
question.
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
Yeah, why would you answer that? I don't think you have to answer that.
Do I
right?
have a gun on me now? I'm armed with a Miller Lite.
I think you have
This-
to answer, do you have a gun on you now? But I don't think that
this
other
is actually kind of bothering me.
Yeah.
That's really bothering me.
Are you motivated by any
yeah.
extremist group?
You know, all those questions I was fine with, but then, are you a gun holder? What do you have at home? Are we
None
at
of-
home or are we on the highway? Like,
none of
I
your
understand that he
business.
was drunk going the wrong way, but like, unless he had a sawed-off shotgun hanging out the window trying to get somebody, like,
Yeah.
what he has at home is irrelevant. It's a drunk driving.
I want to let you know that the cheesecake poll right now is at exactly 50-50. So
I'll let
it's
you
a
know.
mystery.
Let me try to get my phone back up because it doesn't want to acknowledge that if I wear sunglasses, my face ID is like, who are you? I actually put the poll up on my community post and I haven't checked it in a hot second. Shocker. It's actually 50-50.
Is it really? Exactly 50-50. That's crazy.
There's only 2 votes, one for cake, one for pie.
Let me see how many votes I have. 14 votes, and it's 50-50. 14.
I got a 12 gauge.
Is that just for protection on the home? You don't take it anywhere else? You don't go anywhere else?
Oh, I took your idea from the other day, and I have a window beer today. I'm not sure if it's cold enough here in Georgia.
Actually, yeah, I actually just opened my window. There's no beer in it, but it's hot in here. Do you have is that for protection? No, I'm going to give a warning shot and shoot in the air Joe Biden style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so confused because these are questions that, like, it's a drunk driving for a random drunk guy.
I stole Zed's bottle opener. It's a little army guy. Isn't that adorable?
I was cleaning out my basement and found about 6 or 7 bottle openers, and I'm just like, I don't even drink fancy beer like that.
I can never find one when I need it. They all end up here from Booze and Bodycams.
Oh, Arrow Scout. Pancakes are a type of bread. Oh.
I could see that.
Bread has entered the chat.
And a hot dog is not a sandwich. A hot dog is a hot dog. It's a different thing.
It's its own entity.
It is, yes.
Oh, my uncle gave it to me.
What about mental illness? Do you take any medications? Have you been diagnosed with any, like bipolar, schizophrenia, anything like that?
No.
Have you ever been to, around any kind of Secret Service event, like a rally, a political event? No. Nothing like that? Okay. But again, fair question, just bear with me. Do you have any undue interest towards assassins, murderers, mass murderers, anything like that?
Okay, so Yo Mama has a question. Explain why the Secret Service is allowed to be involved in a traffic stop just because she was on the highway. It's because this guy almost hit the motorcade head on. So they're there to make sure it was not some sort of terroristic attack.
Like, this is what I would have done personally if I was the Secret Service. I would have walked up and said, "Do you know who you almost hit?" And if he just said, "Vikings, Miller Lite," I'd have been like, "All right, drunk driving, you have a good day, bye."
We have a very good argument here in the chat. A cake is a type of bread.
Theoretically, anything with flour would be considered bread, right?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm not a baked good expert or anything.
I mean, according to Ireland, the bread at Subway is not bread, it's cake. So
is bread pudding bread or pudding? Christo.
Well, bread pudding is pudding with bread in it. So
I know I love bread pudding. Hey, I'm just asking the questions that come up on screen.
All right.
What about friends or family? You married? Got a wife? Divorced?
See, Alan, do you see that one?
What's his name?
BSBT doesn't like the flavor of hot dogs. He likes the shape.
Ew.
Hey, you never get that out of your head.
Were you working 2 nights ago and I got my OWI 6?
Oh,
I had an OWI 6 on Saturday night.
oh yeah, it's off this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right, like 8:15.
Oh really?
Just cruising down 43, going 45 and a 55, just putting along, putt. I'm like, what the? See O2. I'm like, oh, light them up. Hell yes.
Man, dude, I only got like 7 for the year, dude.
O-dubs?
Yeah, it's hard on second shift, dude.
It is. Because how many times are we to end our shift and you just want to get home on time, bro? You fight those demons like, do I start? Do I just want to make sure because I've got to work in the morning? Or
Especially if it's not like super obvious, you know what I mean?
Yeah. First on 30, you just be, oh yeah, you just check it out. Yeah, you just check it out and see 10.
Can I go or what?
No. We still got to do those field tests on you. Obviously, that was the Secret Service agent. Now we'll do our business shortly.
Okay. All the... What? There's other people pulled over or what?
Nope. That's all for you.
Really?
Yep.
Man, you're driving the wrong way on a very busy highway.
This is what I'm
man.
saying.
This is one of
He
the
has-
most populated.
He has no idea why the Secret Service. Oh, did you pull more people over? And they're like, no, this is all for you. He's like, what? He has no idea.
He seems kind of proud of himself that all of this is for him, by the way. But yeah, he has no idea even where he is right now, let alone that Kamala Harris was in town and that he happened to almost drive into her. He's got no clue.
We started something that I don't think we opened Pandora's box.
I know.
So now we have, is cereal a soup? And Edward is saying oatmeal is a soup.
Oatmeal's not a soup. Cereal.
Is it though? Is
It
it
would
a
be a-
chowder?
It would not be a soup. It would be a
stew?
gazpacho unless you're eating it warm, because gazpacho is a cold soup. So possibly gazpacho, possibly. By the way, the pie people are winning over in my chat. If cheesecake is a cake or a pie.
Rvolt24, greetings, fellow humans. Just dropping by to hit the like button.
Yes, thank you.
Not even staying long enough to hear if you saw this. Bye. Okay.
See you, Arvolt. Bye.
Thanks for the like.
I'll see you in Steven's chat later tonight. By the way, I'm going to be on Call Me Ignorant after this show. I'll tell you guys about it later.
With the federal government concerned about it. Yep.
Do you still work for this?
Yeah, what school?
Oh, yeah. By the way, did you guys catch that this guy's a teacher? This guy that's so drunk coming from the gay bar in Milwaukee, I think he is. I don't even know where they're at. In Wisconsin, is a teacher. I mean, it doesn't matter that he's coming from a gay bar, but the fact that he's driving so drunk, driving the wrong way on a highway kind of matters that he's a teacher in Milwaukee public schools, in my opinion. Allegedly.
What the hell is it called? No, I'm asking. It's called, Extreme Field, heading up from.
Where's it located, Wayne?
No, it's called, Alright. No, wait. I mean, do you teach, or what do you do? Yeah, what grade?
Okay, because I care way too much.
Or like,
What do you say?
I said, because I care too much, I went back on my calendar. October. Yeah, October.
Mhm.
October 21st was a Monday.
He's this drunk on a Monday in the school
So,
week.
8:30 at night. He's so drunk he's driving the wrong way into a presidential
Holy
candidate.
Shit.
And then he's going to go teach in the morning.
Holy
man.
shit. And they wonder why our public education system is in the state that it is.
Keyboard.
What is this?
Viking World Tour.
Vikings, yeah.
Time I got?
What is that? Is that a band? Viking?
8:49.
No?
You don't wear a watch?
I broke it.
Come on over.
Thank you. Come on over here.
Hold on, bro. Yep.
Take care, man. Thanks, guys.
Yep, for sure.
Over here. All right. Yeah, no problem.
Load this up.
I'll do my best.
All right.
Aero Scout.
He was-
Remember
Did
for
any-
14 months. Hear that squeaky? Yes.
Yeah,
that's what
I
it
was like seeing if my
I
dog.
thought that was like I thought it was like a donut operator quack where like they said something, but nothing was said. Aero Scout, remember for 14 months. Thank you.
Awesome.
A hot dog on a roll is a taco.
I mean, I'm not sure I can agree with that.
So we have.
assessment.
So is a hot dog a taco or a sandwich?
It's neither. A taco is a taco and a hot dog is a hot dog.
I'm just giving you the questions that the people want. Okay? I'm a man of the people.
We really started something in the chat tonight, didn't we? Thank you very much, Aero Scott, for being a member of KFARS for 14 months. KFAR appreciates it. I appreciate it. And these two little rascals over here appreciate it too.
So the fist bump squeaky hammer noise, that it was for the fist bumps. That's what the squeaky noise was.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, what are we?
I usually try to take all their squeaky toys away from them before I start streaming, and I really thought one of them got a squeaky toy.
Was subsequently transported to conduct standardized field sobriety tests.
I'm just gonna follow my partners here to just.
Okay, do we want to do over-unders on that blood alcohol? Somebody's asking in the chat. We did this before. So he's going to do the breath test. It's obviously going to be above the legal limit. You're muted.
You're right. I am.
I'm gonna guess 1.8. Or not one.
So
Point
while I was
oh-
muted,
0.018.
while I was muted, I said over 0.25.
0.25. Okay, so I'm at 0.18 and you're at point. Okay, so let us know in the chat what you think his blood alcohol is going to be. Price is Right rules closest without going over.
Around to the front of the
All right, Wayne, take your time,
no
all right?
problem, no problem.
I got you. Remember me? I was over there with you, all right?
Yeah, no problem. What's the deal?
All right, remember what I told you, Wayne? We're going to do some field sobriety tests to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay? So my
Well, I'm
partner's
not
gonna,
driving.
Well, you were. So
Okay,
my partner's
Wayne.
going to explain that to you,
Wait,
okay?
I'll explain it to you, okay? So, all right.
Oh, there you go.
Before we get going here and run through these tests, so the reason we're stopping you, obviously you were going the wrong way on the freeway, okay?
Okay.
You almost came head on with some cars in a collision, okay? Obviously that's
Right,
very dangerous.
right.
We just want to ensure that you're okay to drive tonight, okay? We're
Yeah.
just going to run through a field sobriety test.
No problem.
And then if everything checks out, we'll get you on your way. Sound good?
Yeah. Okay, Wayne.
Before we get started, do you take any medications at all?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, what do you take?
Yeah, a
I'm
lot.
diabetic.
He
Okay.
says,
A lot of-
he says, yeah, a lot. I take a lot.
It's like that sometimes.
Okay.
Like 8.
Okay. Do you remember what the names of the medication are?
Yeah.
You want to list them for me just so I can?
Oh my God, man, they're unbelievable.
They're unbelievable. I got it.
Yeah, it's.
You just can't remember them at the moment.
Well, no, I. Oh my God.
More than likely,
they're
his
pretty
wife
heavy.
puts his pills in the little Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday
Yeah.
box. He has no idea what he takes.
No
This is
clue.
why KFARR is pro. I'm very pro just PBT him.
Yeah.
PBTs aren't legally accurate, but if it's over 0.08, guess what? You have to go get the actual breathalyzer at the station.
Mhm.
And if you're not, we'll kick you. And if you're over, congratulations, you're already here. But
Yeah.
because this guy, even on his best day, he doesn't look like he's going to pass walking in a straight line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or like some people like me, I'm in shape. I'm not walking in a straight line. My ankles and knees are garbage. I'll fall over like the first 2 steps.
Same.
It's like just PBT
I
me
gotcha. What was your
all day.
Yep.
Last dosage that you can remember that you. How about any major surgeries in your lifetime? Have you had any major surgeries or?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So for this first test, do you see the blue light here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you keep your eyes and your eyes only on the blue light, okay? So I'm gonna just have you keep your eyes on it. I'm gonna move it side to side.
Yeah.
Wayne, during this exercise here, I want you to keep your head straight, but I want
Yeah.
you to follow it with just your eyes, okay? Remember what I was saying? Wayne,
Am I
about-
doing it right?
Nope. So remember what I was saying? Just keep your head straight, okay, and just follow it with just your
Oh,
eyes.
just my.
Just your eyes, okay? So you're
Oh,
still in your head. All right. You're right. So I need you to keep following it with your eyes, okay? The best
I am.
you can. Okay, still see the blue light or no?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna have you do, okay? I'm gonna have you place your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel.
Aimless Gamer says he can't even walk a straight line, but I'd like to point out that he can't even walk. So I'm pretty sure the straight line is out of the question.
Yeah, I'm just like after this, like, okay, you're literally going like this, looking at the light.
He's like,
Okay, cool. You failed the test. Let me give you a PBT. Like, this is just embarrassing. Like, I understand that the officers, this is where KFAR isn't a bootlicker and I hate police, apparently, as
Yeah.
per some random trolls have said. I understand that they're trying to like get evidence, but the tests to me and to everyone else seem like they're extremely flawed.
never take the
Like,
tests,
it's literally PBT me.
especially if you're sober. Don't take the tests.
Well, that's the thing. If you're sober and they think you're still drunk, guess what?
Mhm.
You got to go to the station and take the state calibrated breathalyzer.
Go do that. Like, do that anyway.
Yeah, and
Give me a blood
guess
test.
what? Yeah, and if you say you refuse that
Mhm.
at 3:00 in the morning, hey judge, we need a blood test for a drunk driver.
That's the thing.
I'll sign it.
There
And
was
then
that one video, I think we covered it here, maybe we didn't, but it was that kid who was completely stone sober, no drugs, no alcohol, anything. He was a football player.
white guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what video we're talking about.
And they did the test. They told him he was drunk. He blew on the thing, blew a 0, took him back to the station, and then the cop is like, "Well, you must be on drugs then." It's like,
Yes,
well, what
OUICS, so
Yeah.
operating under the influence of controlled substance.
Yeah.
That could be a thing, but the video that I watched, the kid was being completely normal.
No, he was completely normal, and the only thing he did wrong is that one of his headlights was out, so he was driving with his brights on because one of his headlights was out.
Which
And
to me is it's not normal, but for that situation, it's not abnormal.
No, but when you talk to the kid and you find out his train of thought of why he was it's not like he accidentally had his brights on. He had a train of thought of why he had his brights on, and it made sense. And you just have to
instead
tell
of
him,
having
hey,
2 medium lights, now you have one really bright light.
he's like,
now you
hey,
just look like a motorcycle.
hey, you can't drive with your brights on. You just let him know that. And then, and it wasn't even that you couldn't drive with the brights on. It's that there was a specific law in the city that he had driven into that was the law. So I don't know. Don't take the test is my point.
It's a toe. Okay, on that line that's right in front of you. Okay. Nope. Don't start walking yet.
And you got his hands in his pockets.
When I say begin, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 9 heel to toe steps, Wayne. Okay. 9 down.
He can't even.
Turn around.
He can't even stand up straight and not doing anything at this point.
Like, okay, officer, you explained it to him. He failed.
Yep.
Next, like as soon as he did this with his thing too. Okay, you failed. So far, you're 0 for 2. I have reasonable suspicion to think you're intoxicated.
Yep.
On top of you driving the wrong way on the highway. Like, I think there's enough evidence to say I can probably bring you in for a breathalyzer.
I watched a video the other day, which it was a boat DUI, where the guy was also completely sober. Not only was he completely sober, but he was like friends with the governor or some shit, and he was completely sober, and the cops still took him in.
So from experience, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person here with like massive ship driving experience. Right. It's hard sometimes. Like sometimes the weather ain't right, the current's not right.
Yep.
If you got a little boat, you'll get tossed around. If you have a big boat, you'll get tossed around. So it's one of those things where I don't know if you saw. God, it was on everybody's channel. It was a sovereign citizen pretending he was Native American, trying to get out of a drunk driving and fighting with the officer. And they're like, no, we watched you do all this shit on the water. And then when you got back, you stumbled off your boat onto the dock and kept stumbling. And it's like, that's why we think you're also drunk, not just the water shit. But yeah, if you step on land and you're like, whew, that was rough, and you start walking normal, like,
well,
move on, officer.
I've never driven a giant boat like you, but I have been on a cruise before. And I have to tell you, after being on a ship for 7 days, getting onto the dock, you do feel like the ground is still moving a little bit.
C. Allen, was that a flex? Possibly.
They never let me drive the cruise ship, though. I don't know. I should ask them next time. At
this point, that's why I don't go on a cruise ship. I keep thinking, man, that'd be really awesome. But not knowing what was going on like the entire time would freak me out.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, at this point, C. Allen, so many people are calling me stolen valor because I did a certain job in the Navy that they just, for some reason, can't believe. I just lean into it at this point. Like, my qualifications are right there saying that I did what I did, but they're like, no, he didn't serve. And it's just like, okay.
They say the same thing about my husband, and he's not even an internet personality. I am. His wife is, and they say those same people who say that about you say that about my husband. So I don't know what to tell you.
Here's the small steps, 9 back. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. So 1, 2, 3. I took 3 for demonstration. You're gonna take 9. Okay. Don't stop the test until you're done, Wayne. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
you all done, Wayne?
He's doing a lot better than I expected.
He reminded me of that cartoon of the pig and the ballerina tutu while he was doing that little walk there. He kind of looked like that.
Yeah. So let's see here. C. Allen, I've never driven an aircraft carrier, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express, solid. And then I think it was Edward drove the USS or steered the USS Alamo into port a few times.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that an amphib ship? There's too many boats in my brain right now, or too many ships.
The only one I'm thinking about is that one that shot down one of our jets recently, the USS Gettysburg. Somebody's getting fired for that.
Okay, the next test is called the one leg stand, okay? So it's going to be either leg. You're just going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, so it'll be about here, okay? Just going to count out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop, okay?
1, 2.
Yes.
1. Hold on. I'm joking.
That's all right. Just do the best you can.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we'll move on. Wait, we got one more test, okay? So this is called the preliminary breath test, okay? So what you're going to do.
He agreed to the PBT, which resulted in 0.252.
And blow.
Who won? I
What
forgot
did
the
I say it
numbers.
was? What did I say it was? 0.25.
Did you? Were you exactly right?
I was off by 0.002.
Wait, were you over or under though?
I was under by
Oh.
0.002.
So, chat, let me know if somebody got closer than KFAR, because there was a lot of people who weighed in, and that was like 5 minutes ago, and I'm on my second beer, so I don't remember.
And blow. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing.
I did good.
All right, you know what the legal limit to drive in the state of Wisconsin is, Wayne?
No.
Okay, so it's 0.08, okay?
I passed.
All right, so you're
I
at
bet.
0.252, okay? So that's more than 3 times the legal limit. Wayne, you're going to be placed on arrest for OWI tonight, okay? Wayne, have you ever been arrested for this before?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
1998.
1998, okay. I'll let you know what's going to happen from here, and then we'll see what's going on, okay?
While waiting for the blood draw, Wayne asked for a summary of the events, stating he had no recollection of entering the freeway or nearly colliding with another vehicle. He also claimed he was unaware of Vice President Harris's visit to Milwaukee and had no intention of harming her or anyone associated with her campaign. It was later revealed that Wayne had a prior OWI conviction from 1999.
Yeah, 1999.
In the end, Wayne was only charged with felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety and received over $2,700 in traffic citations, including one for operating while intoxicated. Since his last OWI conviction.
Okay, in my head, they're about to get to my question, because I was going to ask if this is his second, why are they charging for first? But I think they're going to go into that right now.
Yeah.
Occurred more than 10 years ago, it is being treated as a first offense. He was ultimately given a cash bond set at $15,000.
I think that's fair. I think it should be like 20 years, not 10 years, but
it is wild that Michigan is so light on this. I don't know if it's changed, but back in my day, Ed, how you doing? Back in my day, you would have to do 1, 2, and on your third DUI, it would be a felony. And even then, you were walking out of the door when you were sober, like on a signature bond. Like the dude who came in with like 7 DUIs was gone the next morning.
yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like, this guy's done it twice, but per the law, technically once.
Yeah.
And it's $15K.
So this next video you sent in, and it also happens to be from Wisconsin. Am I sensing a theme here?
So I did learn something from Wisconsin. One of the content creators I follow lives in Wisconsin, and he says there's nothing to do but drink.
And eat cheese. You got to drink and eat cheese.
Your boy likes him some cheese curds, so I can understand that. But yeah, he's like, we just drink. Like he's like, I do YouTube, and then I go to the bar with my friends every single day, and it's just like, okay.
I mean, I'm originally from Chicago, and I did spend a lot of time in Wisconsin. It's like an hour away or whatever from the area of Chicago I was in. So we would go up to Kenosha a lot. Plus, back in the day, It changed right before I became 18, but just before that, the legal drinking age in Wisconsin was 18 and in Illinois was 21. So people would just go there to drink. They'd drive to Wisconsin to get drunk. Yeah. So well, all of my older siblings used to do that.
Ed, that is insane that your brother has 10 DUIs. Yes, he's in jail for a long time. This person, you said I sent this to you? It was probably so long ago, I don't remember. It says they were arrested on their 10th DUI. The highest I've ever seen is 7.
Wow.
It's it's crazy. Well, it says 7 years in prison after resisting arrest on 10th DUI. So, I mean, I guess that's something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you put this, you sent this when we first started discussing, which was like a month and a half ago, doing a DUI stream right before New Year's. So it's probably old.
Hi, Officer Lewis Woodruff Police. I'm stopping you for several reasons. I had you on Highway 51. You're going 42 and a 30.
Eric Lucas.
Okay.
Wisconsin has the highest alcohol consumption per capita.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it seems, from what we're seeing, it seems accurate.
Your headlights, and then I saw you drive left to center as well. Is there any reason for all that?
No.
Can you roll your window down a little bit more?
I didn't dim my headlights.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Is this your car? Sir, is this your vehicle?
It's actually my, how would you say, fiance.
Your fiance?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license in your back pocket?
Say again?
He would, if he had an English accent, I would think he's Patrick Stewart. That's all I saw when he kind of like the side view. That's all. Professor Xavier, is that you?
Oh yeah, I see it.
I can't unsee it.
The wallet there.
Yeah, he looks just like him.
Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Nope, I saw your license. Go back a few. Where are you coming from?
The USS Enterprise.
From friends, please.
Oh, okay. How much have you had to drink tonight? You haven't had any alcohol at all?
Bullshit.
Just in his Coke bottle.
What if I told you while talking with you, standing here, I can smell alcohol? What would you say then?
I'd be like, no.
You'd say no?
No.
He said
Okay.
I'd be like, no.
There it was. Go back a couple more. Nope. You want to just hand me that and I'll grab your license out of there for you? Yeah. You want to just hand me that and I'll grab your license out of there?
Out of here?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well you have to identify yourself to me, okay? I stopped you for a legal reason, for law violations, so you have no choice but to identify yourself to me. So I need your driver's license. Alright? So if I can either grab it out of there for you, or if you grab it out of there for me, that's fine. But I need your driver's license.
Actually, you don't. You don't have a specific reason why you want to stop me.
I explained those. That was your driver's license right there. I explained the 3 reasons I stopped you. So if you want to hand me that, I can grab it, or if you want to grab your license.
Ernie caught my reference.
Ernie did?
That Romulan ale is a killer.
You just went past it again.
Anyways, that's not necessary.
Here's how this is going to work. Okay, I've explained to you the reason I stopped you. All right, you have open alcohol in your car in the back seat. That's also another violation. All right. So I stopped you because you were speeding, you didn't dim your headlights, and you were operating left of center. Those are all reasons for a stop and legal reasons. So you have to identify yourself to me. You don't have a choice. If you refuse to do so, that's another charge. That's obstruction. So if you want to hand me your wallet, I can grab your ID out of there if you can't find it. This is really the last opportunity I'm going to give you to do that.
Sir,
We're not digging around in the car.
Times.
Are you listening to what?
Say that again.
I said, sir, you've been through this 9 other times. You know the deal. You know how this goes.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
What I'm telling you? You need to identify. You're not digging around in the car.
I mean, look at
No. No. We're not doing that. Don't pull your hand. I'm telling. Stop. Do not do that. Out of the car right now.
Okay.
Do you understand what's going on? Step out of the car now.
I will.
Face the car.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I'm not resisting. But I'm not.
Do not resist. That is from an alcohol resistance. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting.
This is not going to go good for you. Put your hands behind your back. Do not grab onto me.
You listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay.
Please don't do this to me. Oh my God, you guys.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am okay.
Okay.
Can you grab my glasses? Or can you grab my
Well,
glasses?
I'm not. We have them 95.
No. Oh my God, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Really?
And we'll go the other way. Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I did hurt myself.
Hang tight.
I just looked at the time. Well, it took place at like 2:24 a.m.
I was
waiting for you. I was waiting for you to talk.
I was eating. Sorry.
Yeah, this took place at like 2:25 or 2:24 a.m.
Yeah. Probably anybody who's acting like this at 2 a.m. If I was a cop, I would assume they were drunk unless they proved otherwise.
And I was going to say, it says after a resisting arrest, and he came out and got up against the car, and I'm like, doesn't look like he's going to resist. Didn't look like he did resist. And then he really resisted while claiming he's not resisting. And I'm just like, you fucked yourself, Captain Picard. I'm like, you got yourself.
I have to say my favorite videos are the ones where they're yelling, "I'm not resisting," as they're actively resisting. Some of my favorite content.
Alvin, KFARR, if it wasn't unshippable, I would send some homebrew for booze and Bodycam. And I would gladly accept it.
Look to your left for me.
Can you grab my glasses before you step on them? Before you step on them?
I will. Push you up on your knee. Stand up.
Okay.
We're gonna walk over here.
Okay, we will.
Grab my shoe.
Walk over here.
Grab my. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Can you grab my glasses?
Yes, we will.
And my shoe.
Have a seat.
Yep, I will.
Push your butt that way. Kick your foot up. Let me see your head. Okay.
Can you grab my shoe?
Yep.
My glasses.
You alright? Your ankle?
It is never good when you break the cop's glasses. It's never a
Crystal
good thing.
says nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Yeah, to my knowledge, nothing happens good after like 10 p.m. And then Ed, you figured it out. I just figured it out. You were moving south of Livonia. I doxed, bitch. You got me, Ed. You got me.
My mom always said nothing good happens after midnight, which is why my curfew could never be past midnight.
I'm
Nothing-
old.
Nothing
I'm
good
old. I had to be home by like 7.
Most like during the school year I had to, but
My bedtime was 8 o'clock until I went to high school. So
right.
I'm a good kid.
Well, maybe I'll talk to your mom about that. We'll find out.
Oh, I'm a saint. Ask my mother. I was a saint.
I was not.
I was like digging around in here or something.
I know.
Stop them even. Oh man, really did my ankle good.
My shoe. Yeah.
Edmund was found guilty for operating with prohibited alcohol concentration, 10th offense. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison and 5 years of probation.
Now, why did you have to go and do all that?
I didn't do nothing.
Huh? I'm not going to put it on. Put your foot down. I'm just going to put it here. Why'd you have to go and fight with us?
I didn't fight with you guys.
What?
What?
You gonna pretend like it? I didn't.
That is the most Wisconsin thing. I didn't fight with you guys. He's got a cut on his head.
Diddy Kong the Butthole Destroyer. He's here.
Let's watch the last 20 seconds of this, and then I'm going to address Quest Fanning's super chat.
Wasn't here for what just happened?
Yeah.
You want these on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You broke your glasses.
You actually broke them.
There was a handle on top of his car. Quest Fanning for $5 super chat. Good evening, folks. Sorry I'm late to the party. Better late than never, Quest Fanning. By the way, I need to talk to you, so I might message you tomorrow. For the doggos. Thank you very much, Quest.
All right, let's see here. So we got Diddy Kong, the Butthole Destroyer, and Section 8 King. I know who your Section 8 Queen is. But he says, Angry Vet is a weenie, haha, but so are you, KFARR, sucka. He is a troll that's been trolling me for years. If you guys want to, go check out his channel. It ain't going nowhere. He's one of the shorts frauditors, if you catch my drift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he has a bunch of views and some subscribers from shorts. I don't care about you, but okay. And then we got C. Allen, which was the angel child, KFARR or KFARR's brother? So
That's a good question.
knows, I have 3 other brothers. Me and my other brother, who's a year younger than me.
Mhm.
I think he was less of an angel than I was, but we were both saints. Our third brother was 8 years younger than us, so he was the baby for the longest time. And then 18 years later, my mom decided to have another kid, and he's like my twin. He looks slightly different, but he literally sits at home. I think he went to States for archery because he's a hillbilly, and then plays video games and plays football. That's all he does.
Nice.
He's a
There's
saint as well.
5 kids in my family. All 3 girls are saints, although I was not a saint, but my parents thought I was, and both boys not so sainty.
I getcha.
Yeah. My parents did not know that I was not a saint until I was already back being a saint again. That's how well I played my role as a saint.
They skipped right over the not saint.
I was the 4th child. There was a lot going on, you know.
Oh yeah, I was numero uno.
Yeah. So have you heard of this
Oh, Diddy boy, I passed you in subscribers, bud.
Fun.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
Have you heard of this? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, he's got 2 shorts over 1 million views. Congrats, bud. With your 300 view videos. Congratulations.
Amazing.
Such a Josh Lanto thing to do, Diddy.
Somebody got into the algorithm, it sounds like.
A long time ago we did.
So this woman, Jamie Komanensky, was drunk driving, habitual drunk driver, by the way. And this couple got married on the beach and had the reception.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm going to say it just for the audience, just in case they don't know.
The guy looked familiar. This guy that's in the corner of the screen.
Oh, that's a different story. This is
that's a different story.
I haven't paused going into the next. Yeah.
He looks really familiar of a case that I've been watching for a while back in the day. But yeah,
this is in the same
I have heard
area.
of this. I have heard of this case.
Yeah, this is in the same area, but a different case. But so this lovely young couple had just gotten married, just finished their wedding reception on the beach. And in this town, same as the town that I'm in, golf carts are street legal as long as they have the right equipment on them. So they were taking a golf cart from their wedding reception back to the bed and breakfast where they were staying that night. And this habitual drunk driver ran into them going like 60 miles an hour. So let's see what happens here.
He was in court as Komorowski's bond was denied and joins us now.
And Conley, you spoke with the victim's family today. Certainly an extremely emotional day for everyone in that courtroom.
Is this another small town
Miller's family told me
news place?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say she looks 12, just like the last story that we covered.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's like the small towns is where people go.
She's
right
not even
after
old enough to drink, but covering a story about a drunk driver.
They graduate from journalism school and they go to a small town and then have to work their way up to the big city.
it was just as hard, if not harder, than it was at the first hearing back in April. They told me they are now able to focus on themselves and grieve, and when it's time, prepare for the trial. Jamie Komorowski sat behind a screen crying Tuesday morning as a judge denied her bond. Directly across the room, Samantha Miller's family held hands and cried too, thankful for his decision.
I feel like it's been 3 months and the time hasn't been served, and she is a risk of flight and she is a danger to society, and the judge felt that.
Samantha's parents said the tragedy feels like yesterday.
Created such havoc in everybody's life, and why should she get out and just go about her merry way?
After she does her time, she'll have the rest of her life with her family. I would give anything to hug my daughter again.
But Komorowski could eventually bond out. The judge said if the trial is not anticipated for March 2024, Komorowski will get a $150,000 bond with conditions like house arrest and monitoring of blood alcohol levels. Komorowski's family was there too, hoping she could bond out now. First, they offered their condolences to Samantha's friends and family. They talked about Jamie's addiction problems and said there is a bed available for her at the Charleston Recovery Center.
I will be there offering my dedication to help Jamie with her sobriety.
Komorowski's attorneys claim this tragedy does not make her a flight risk or danger to the community.
While these incidents are tragic and the allegations and charges that have been filed are as well, I would submit that she's not a wicked individual, she's just wayward.
The Miller family wants people to remember their Sam, a friend, daughter, and sister who was taken too soon.
It makes it such a bigger tragedy because she was a bride killed. She was Samantha Miller. And believe it or not, if you knew Samantha Miller, that's a bigger deal of her being gone.
I mean, it is
life.
just so heartbreaking that they have these videos of her literally, this is probably
moments before.
Yeah, like the one of them coming out with the sparklers and stuff. They were headed.
Christo, you said something inappropriate before I could.
Yeah.
I was going to say, oh, she's not a flight risk. She's not a danger to society. Clearly she is.
This was,
you know what I mean?
think,
Like, clearly she is.
Her third drunk driving incident. Like, yes, she is.
I wasn't going to say make wood chippers great again, even though that's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Her car should be turned into a square brick
Mm-hmm.
with her inside of it.
Yep.
Miller's family says they are in the process of putting together a celebration of life for Sam. The prosecution says they hope to go to trial by spring or summer next year. Working for you, Conley Grayson.
So they did go to trial, and if you guys are interested, there's some we're not going to play it on the show, although I have it queued.
Society Red asks, have you followed the new drama with this case?
I have not.
Her mom is taking the husband/son-in-law to court.
For what?
I don't
She
know.
almost killed him too. He was like in a coma.
Yes, that's why.
So I'm going to put in the chat, there's some prison phone calls of her being completely inappropriate and saying things like, well, why did this happen to me? Like, bitch, it didn't happen to you. You did this to another family. But I put that link in the chat. We're not going to watch it tonight just because we have a lot lined up already.
Yeah, I don't care if you're remorseful or if your mother is crying. You literally killed somebody in a super fucked up way.
Yeah.
There's a bed waiting for her in fucking jail. Like,
mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I had the trial lined up.
So let me find it. So is the mom of the deceased bride taking the husband/son-in-law to court? Or is the mom of the drunk chick? Because that would just be the greatest plot twist of all time.
Hopefully Society Red will let us know. So she ended up
rubbed me the wrong way, this whole thing.
The trial ended up happening and she did end up getting sentenced, and I have the sentencing here.
Lay it on us. Bride's mom is taking the. That's so weird.
All right, please.
May be seated. The defendant is named for sentence.
All rise, sit down, stand for your sentence.
To everything that has been presented to the court, and I have taken into consideration the mitigation that has been presented. And based on what has been presented to the court, I find the following appropriate in the nature of sentencing. On the offense of reckless driving, reckless homicide, which is 2023 GS 103895, you're sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 10 years and $5,000, provided upon the service of 10 years. So, yeah. On both counts of felony DUI, great bodily injury, sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 15 years, and $5,100 provided upon the service of 15 years. And on the offense of felony DUI with death, you're sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 25 years, and $10,100 provided upon the service of 25 years. These sentences are concurrent with one another. You'll get credit pursuant to 241340 if that becomes applicable. And I think it is appropriate, and I queried Mr. Finch for a particular reason. It was not random. Our state legislature, in their infinite wisdom, amended 241340 to allow for time spent on monitored house arrest. And it was contemplated that a person get credit when they are basically in jail at home. And based on how Ms. Komorowski's home detention was structured, she was in jail, but for being at home. And I think it is appropriate that she receive credit for any time served.
I think that's inappropriate.
On monitored house arrest.
Yeah, that's messed up.
No, her being on house arrest and counting.
Oh,
if I can be at my house and play Fortnite, I'm not in jail. That should
exactly. I thought you were talking about the mom taking the husband to court over benefits.
So, what did I tell you she was taking him to court for?
Money.
Money. That's what it is. That's straight up. The marriage was not legal. Why was it?
How is it not?
What did they not, do the after to like seal the deal? Like, is that what she's saying?
I don't know about when you got married or whatever, but when I got married, we had the ceremony, and then in between the ceremony and the reception, we had to sign paperwork with the, the priest and all that who witnessed it. So once that paperwork signed, I think that's it.
Well, this is my question. Just throwing a wrench in there. Diddy Kong, the butthole destroyer. You can't rock that hat. Your mother loves it on me. But yeah, if it wasn't legal, how did the husband get the money? You think the insurance company would have been like, was your marriage legal? And if not, it would have went to the mom. But clearly, if the insurance company, who, them being absolute sticklers for paperwork, if they thought it was legal, it's probably legal.
Yeah, well, and she fully intended to marry this man and spend the rest of his life with him. So whether they consummated the marriage or not, it should not, it should not matter.
Diddy Kong, indoor sunglasses. Are you on drugs? Yes. Viagra for your mother. I told you I was going to get like this.
You did. You said that.
From the period of 3/1/2024 through the present, and we'll calculate that and place it on her sentencing sheets. Again, these sentences are concurrent. I've ordered the ATU if it is available to her, and she will get credit for any time served pursuant to 241340. Thank you all for your time and your attention today. Have a good afternoon.
Stop it. Society Red, stop it. I said that as a joke. I said that as an absolute joke. Is that really what she's arguing?
Wow.
They didn't have time for a quickie after the marriage, therefore she should get all the money?
Does the mom know that for sure? Are you sure they didn't sneak off to the bathroom during the reception?
It's not like it was an arranged marriage where they met each other that day. Normally, how it works in most countries, you date for a little while, you might live together, you get married, and then you keep living together.
Yes.
So it's not like they met one day and said, hey, you want to get married tomorrow?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
I was literally joking when I said that. Apparently the mother wasn't.
I have another couple, so it depends on how long you want to go.
I can go for a little bit longer.
This one's 14 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, if you guys really want to do a deep dive, look up Jamie Komorowski's prison phone calls. I played some of them on my Crimeland show a few weeks ago. They're insane. They're just crazy how lack of remorse that this woman has. And I'm glad she got 25 years. That seems appropriate.
Yeah, 1000%. And Kisker says, sex isn't required for marriage. Ask many married men. Fair. Fair.
Did somebody smash the window?
Put it park!
It sounds like a complete trap. I'm gonna fight it.
It's a fine answer, no.
somebody's banging on your window like that and you still don't wake up, you can't claim I was tired and I took a little nap. Like I took a little nap ski.
Oh God, I wish I sent this to you. I covered this so long ago because it's God, Society Red. You're just blowing my mind right now. Idaho Wiggles says go forever at 7:30 here. Ed says that's not the route KFARR and Mrs. KFARR took, obviously. But Lisa Miller is contesting the validity of her daughter's hours-old marriage to Hutchinson and has petitioned the probate judge to remove Hutchinson as beneficiary. Ooh, what? But no, I don't know if you saw it. A TikToker got arrested in my city.
Ooh.
At a red light. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
I think I remember that. I just didn't know
she
it
had
was
some issues.
I didn't know it was your city that happened in.
She got stopped at a red light.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, 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 bang. They had to park a car in front of her because she started rolling. They charged her for hitting the car as well, which I thought was just icing on the cake. But then she got to jail. The hospital started freaking out about how she's not drunk and her brother-in-law or father is like this or this police officer. And it's just like, ma'am, you're fucking hammered at a red light.
Yeah, I
What are you
love
doing?
the don't you know who I know drunk drivers. Yeah, if you notice, there is a police car pulled up right smack dab in front of her car here too, because
That's what reminded me of it, because it was like the same situation where they were just bang, 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 and she just was not getting up.
if they're startled awake, they're, who knows, their reaction could just be to slam on the freaking gas.
Yeah.
I would say the front window, that way we can actually get to it.
No, I don't. I'll do the back window. I don't want
Got it? Let me get this.
And it's only what, 7:30 in this video?
What now?
It's only 7:30 in this video.
Yes, correct. She's
Apparently nothing good happens after 7:30.
I guess.
Put it in park.
Put it in park.
Car in park. Unlock the door.
Get out of the car. What's going on? How'd you pass out?
Pass out.
Yeah.
I wasn't passed out.
How do you think we got here? What's going on tonight?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, your pupils are dilated.
She says nothing. Quest fanning for $1.99, probably a $2. I don't know why YouTube does that. $2. Asked, was she frauditing? No, she was napping, is what she was doing. Thank you so much for the super chat.
She was passed outing, if you will.
Yeah. I wonder if she's a teacher in Milwaukee.
That's the thing. Saffron says, I wish my city had cop cams. The few times I've talked to them or gotten help from them, they've been great. I've had one in-person interaction at my house. Cops were great. Let my kids play with the cars.
Fun.
One of them showed up in a pink car. It's actually on their website. They have a pink car. Kids played with it. It was great. Went to the police department to do some things. Officers were great. I've had one bad experience with a very, very, very bad and lazy detective that seemed to be okay with a dangerous, violent felon threatening me and a
named
elementary
Josh.
School. Yeah, lazy, didn't care about a violent felon threatening the safety of an entire elementary school. So there's
Insane.
that.
I've
Come
only
at
had
me, bro.
I've only had good interactions with cops in my town. I got pulled over once, and it wasn't my fault. I mean, it really wasn't. It was kind of my fault. It was maybe a little my fault, but I stopped at like a Dunkin' Donuts or something to get a coffee right before to get on the highway to head south to go to work. And I had to cut over like 4 lanes of traffic. So there was no cars. So I did it, and I got pulled over because you're supposed to like stop in each lane and check and signal or whatever. But I happen to know the cop that pulled me over, and he let me go with a warning. That was great.
Oh, I've had one bad experience with another officer in Louisville, Kentucky, because he's an asshole. It's one of those weird things on the highway where it goes from 70 to 55 and then back up to 70 in like 50 yards.
Yeah.
It's 70, bro. We're on the highway. He pulled me over. Everybody
Mhm.
was doing 70. He said, all right, I'm going to give you a ticket. I said, okay. But so Yo Mama posted, it's really about the money. Eric Hutchinson will receive about $863,300 from Folly Beach Bars, the Drop-In Bar in Delhi, the Crab Shack, and Snapper Jacks, Progressive Auto Insurance, and Enterprise Rental, according to the settlement.
So those must be all the bars she drank at before she drove that night.
I just don't know how you could. I mean,
Maybe
obviously you can.
maybe
Obviously
the
you can
last
because
I would think the last
that's what I
bar.
thought. Because if I give you 2 drinks and you leave, you're not
don't-
drunk.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not drunk. I'm
Well,
not
I am.
over serving a drunk driver.
If I have 2 drinks, I am. But
Even
also,
the second place, like,
by the way, guys, don't even have one and drink. It's not worth it. Why is it like you're going to end up passed out in your car like this woman? Just saying.
it's just crazy. But yeah, apparently it is all about the money.
Mhm.
God, that's
So
disgusting.
you've been using some substances or what?
No.
No? All right. You know, you were passed out for a little bit, right?
Yeah, for a second, yeah.
It was a little longer than a second.
I know what you're saying, yes.
So what happened?
I stopped here. I was going to pick up him,
Pick who up?
my boyfriend,
Okay.
and I was going to go home.
Okay. Do you have any medical problems?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Yes.
You said it's in your pocket or in the car?
It wasn't. Did somebody smash the window?
Yeah. Because we were pounding your window and you didn't wake up.
Sorry.
Okay. Come on over here for me.
She didn't even know that somebody had smashed her window till she looked over and saw that it was smashed.
It's so weird. It's so weird because she's giving like an attitude. She's giving an attitude, but she's still like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But I know because I watched a little bit, I know it's going to get worse. So like,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for her. But like the officers are probably like, oh, she might be drunk. She might not. She fell asleep. Okay, we'll deal with it.
She's obviously drunk. The first sentence she said out of her mouth was was more slurred than I am right now.
Guys, Ed missed it. I actually did do a back in my day speech. So you missed it, Ed. So it's been 1.5 hours without a back in my day speech. New record. You missed it, Ed. I already gave it.
He even called you. He
Yeah.
said your name to draw it to your attention. Even.
Step right here. All right. You use any THC?
THC, like weed?
Like the vape pen?
No.
Any
But
weed or?
Weed, yeah.
Okay. Well, I saw you took a hit when off the vape pen when we woke you up. So what was that?
No. That's not weed.
THC?
No.
Okay.
That's regular.
If that was to be tested, that's not going to test positive for
All I'm
anything.
saying is that
It's regular.
Yo Mama is coming in clutch. So she was she had been overserved, and then at the next bar she was overserved, and with previous DUIs she still got a rental. So in my head, all the bars overserved her, and Enterprise shouldn't have given her a rental and did.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Weapons, we actually talked about not habitual line crosser stream, but the F-18 getting shot down by what ship was it? You said it already.
USS Gettysburg.
Yeah, we've already talked about that, but
Yeah.
it's regular. Like, besides weed.
That's the only thing that you use, weed.
Yeah.
And when's the last time you used weed?
20 minutes ago.
Maybe like a week ago.
All right, what'd you use tonight? Because it's not
Nothing.
obviously not normal for people to pass out in the middle of the traffic.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm fair. Put your feet together, arms at your side. Do the finger. Here's what you do, okay? I'm just having you follow the finger. Fingers are going to go back and forth in front of your vision. All right? Let me ask you a couple questions before we start. No alcohol? Any Xanax? No? Okay.
Haven't heard that before.
At least she's not doing this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like so far, she doesn't seem like you said, the last guy was 0.252.
Something like that.
Going like this. She's automatically doing it, and I don't know if she's used to doing this test or if she's not drunk.
Could be. I think she is like, I can't. even if she's not drunk, like off of alcohol, there is no way you don't wake up. Like, I've never been so tired that I wouldn't wake up with somebody smashing a window next to my head.
I get
That's
paranoid.
insane.
I used to work until 7 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes when I'm driving home, I would get tired. I'd stop at a rest stop, gas station, take like a 20-minute power nap before I started driving. If anyone comes anywhere near my car, I wake up.
Yeah.
Weapons. Did we use any of my videos yet? This is the drunk driving mirror stream that we've been talking about doing.
Yeah.
So it's strictly drunk drivers. And I did watch that HLC video that he put out yesterday, 2 days ago, about the F-18 getting shot down.
Interesting.
All right. So we're not in the road. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because this lane's blocked. Come right here for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
What do you use weed for? Just recreationally?
Back.
Relax?
I have a very bad back problem.
Okay, if you would, just step on the line, face this way.
Yes, sir.
All right. The sandals, I would normally make the suggestion that you remove them. Up to you.
Actually, you know what? You're right. Yeah.
What time do you think it is right now?
10.
10?
I don't know. It's been, I had to pick up these kids.
Okay. What's today's date? Day of the week?
It's definitely Sunday.
Sunday? Want to try again?
No, Monday?
You know what month it is?
Okay, well, it's definitely February.
That you're right about.
You're confusing me.
You can look at the watch if you want. It's the 26th of February. It's Saturday.
Okay, well, I figured that it was like, the day after Saturday.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Well, damn.
All right, I'll do a couple things with you. We'll see how you do, okay? Put your left foot on the line, right foot in front of it, heel touching toe for me. Arms down at your side. Stay in that position. Do not begin until I tell you to. Understand? When I tell you to, take 9 heel to toe steps down the line, okay? When you reach the 9th step, I want you to leave your leader front foot planted. Use the other foot to take a series of small steps to turn around.
Okay, you're already losing me.
You want me to slow down for you?
So take a couple of steps.
So when I tell you to begin, take 9 heel to toe steps down the line, okay? When you reach the 9th step, you're gonna leave your leader front foot planted on the line, use the other foot to step around, and then take 9 heel to toe steps back. It's gonna look like this. When I tell you to, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 9. Imagine this is 9, exits. Leave your leader front foot planted, other foot step around, then 1, 2, 3, all the way back down to 9, okay? Once you start, don't stop or pause at any point till you complete the steps. Make sure you leave your arms at your side, look down at your feet as you walk, and count each step out loud. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No.
Gun begin. Make sure you touch heel to toe. Proper.
Mark could fix her.
She doesn't seem that far gone. I'm just going to say Mark could probably fix her.
Mark, where you at, bud?
Is he still? He was here earlier, I think.
I know he was here earlier. He probably went to bed. I know he was. What was he doing? Making an 8.5 hour video on whatever happened, I think this year, that he's putting out before the end of the year. So good luck on that, bud. But yeah, these tests kill me because it's Mark's here. There we go. Nope, hey Mark, this is the one, bro. Slightly intoxicated. This is the one. Out of all of the girls that we've said Mark can fix her, this seems the most normal.
Mark was in the middle of editing an 8-hour video and heard his name and somebody's talking about me. I need to go check.
Somebody's saying I can fix someone. Where? No, these tests, like the last guy, they're like, take 9 heel to toe steps this way, and when you turn around, take 8 more. And it's just like, why don't we just make it an even 10 or an even 5 just to be normal?
They do it on purpose.
I know, and that's what kills me because it's like
it's always 9 every time. It's 9.
My I'm not a bootlicker thing. These should. I don't want to say get rid of them because obviously, like I said before, they use this as evidence to be like, this is why we thought they were drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying make it easy. If you're drunk, you're probably not going to pass them. If you're not drunk, you're probably still not going to pass them. So what's the point?
Here's the problem is that this gives bad cops an opportunity to say they had probable cause to arrest you, whether you're drunk or not. I say never do these tests. Ask for the what's it called? The blow test. So they can actually check, with science if there's alcohol.
Okay, so Mark got demonetized and he finished the 8-hour video yesterday. Mark, you got to start putting yourself in all the videos. Just do what I do. Put yourself in the corner. I never had problems with that until I started not being in the videos.
That sucks, Mark. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Society Red. KFARR said Mark's name 3 times in a row. Yeah, that's how it works.
Everybody, next time you're in the chat in one of Mark's streams, just remember he's demonetized. So throw him a couple of dollars. You know, otherwise he's working for free over here.
Off. All right, step right here. Face me. Together, arms each side. Stay like that. Here's what I'd like you to do. When I tell you to, pick a foot of your choosing up off the ground, okay? So when I tell you to, up to you, which foot, whichever foot that is, pick it up off the ground about 6 inches, okay? You're gonna keep your legs straight, your arms at your side. You're gonna look down at your raised foot, keeping your foot even or parallel with the ground, and count out loud in thousands. So you'll count 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth, till I tell you to stop. If you put your foot down at any point, I want you to pick it back up and continue where you were. Do you understand? Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. On you. Arms. This way. You're supposed to look at your foot and count out loud.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 12, 1013, 1014.
Just continue.
1015, 1016.
You stop. All right, you put your sandals on. Come on over here. All right.
I can't do that sober. I've tried. I can't do it.
The one leg?
Yeah.
The flamingo? Yeah.
Yeah.
I blew all the ligaments in my ankle in high school. And like just a brain scientist, you know what I'm saying? A rocket surgeon, if you will. I was back running on it like a month and a half, 2 months later.
Not smart.
So it's still like when I run, normal people run like this. I have to run like this and like drag my foot where I'm going. It's like I can't stand on that for more than 1 second before I just fall.
Yeah. Well, and if you notice, every time there's a wobble or anything, they're saying it out loud, notes of it. They're taking notes of every time you even like bobble a little bit.
Are you on medication or have any medical things that would prevent you from doing this? Yes, all of them. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Not on any medication. I'm a broke dick. That's what we call fucking hurt people in the military. I'm a broke dick. Like I can't do anything like that.
So what happened when you passing out?
I have problems with that.
Like what?
I honestly, you can ask my mom.
Mom's not
I
here.
have issues with where I honestly pass out.
Okay, well.
I have issues with where I don't sleep.
Well, it'd be one thing if you just passed out, but obviously, we're banging on the window, you're not waking up, that type of thing.
If you talk
Like
to
that,
my mom,
Erica.
she can tell you the same thing. Like she tells everybody. Like
Okay. All right. Looking at totality, I do think that you're under the influence. Turn around. You're under arrest. All right. I know you said you haven't been drinking and whatnot. I'm just going to do a breath test with you to confirm that. Okay. You good with that? No. All right. If you don't take the breath test, there are some penalties. Okay. If you don't take the test, it's going to result in suspension. Face card.
Sorry.
No problem. If you don't take the test, it's going to result in suspension of your driving privilege for a period of 1 year. If this is your first refusal, or a period of 18 months if you have a prior suspension on your record for refusing a breath, blood, or urine sample in the past. If you refuse the test, and you do have a prior suspension on your record for refusing a prior test in the past.
Guys, put your guesses in the chat now for her blood alcohol level.
It's not going to make a difference.
I'm going to go something low, like 0.12 or 0.14, something.
I think it might even be just like at the limit, possibly.
Yeah,
But with,
something
like,
between the
drugs,
limit or
too.
just over it.
Just over the limit, yeah.
Can I show me what your alcohol content is? You saying you have anything to drink? We'll see what happens, okay? But whatever you do is up to you. Let me get through these warnings. You can tell me what you want to do, okay? So like I was saying, is if you do have that prior suspension on your record for refusing a prior test in the past, and you refuse this test, it becomes an additional misdemeanor of the first degree for you to refuse a test. It can also become a misdemeanor of the first degree for you to refuse a test if you have you've been previously fined under section 327.35215 for refusing a test and you refuse this test. Lastly, if you don't take the test, it can be used against you in court. You understand that? All right. With those in mind, will you submit to a breath test? Preferably a verbal answer. No? Ma'am.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I get it's probably a lot to process, but Why? So I gotta like a female tendency. So.
I just realized the name of the channel.
Yeah. Will you take?
What's up?
I just realized the name of the channel.
Oh, Behind the Mugshot?
Behind the Mugshot.
Dang,
News Now NME is
again, preferably a verbal answer.
News Now means
Door
what?
demonetized too. This is the thing that kills me. Am I going to do no, I am not going to stream while driving a U-Haul. Me driving a 20-foot U-Haul is probably not the content everyone wants to watch. But
no.
Where did I just read it? Oh, News. Everyone on this side is getting demonetized. But then you have Rogue Nation taking people's videos in their entirety, throwing an intro and an outro, and putting it out as his own video. Chili has done it. All these frauditors are doing it or have done it, not demonetized.
Like, what are they getting demonetized for? Reused content?
Probably. The thing that kills me is that you have channels that get huge making shorts that are reaction channels for shorts where they just put themselves in the corner and do on like a video that has nothing to do with what they're like making faces for.
Yeah.
And then they'll get millions of views. And it's just like, YouTube needs to pull its head out of its ass.
I mean, we've been saying that for years, though, at this point.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not like I've been demonetized one time for one video that I thought I was the only person who had the court footage for it. Put it out, got 400,000 views, and YouTube's like, we don't want to pay you $5,000 for that video.
I was demonetized once, and it was for reused content, but it was my own content. Like I was partnered with this media group called Hawkhound Media, so we would post our videos on both channels. But it was the same, but it was original content, but they didn't understand. So it was only for a month, I think, or something like that.
I literally went through step by step how I transformed the content, made the video of my cap wing. Like, you see all these spots, that's where I'm editing, that's where I'm jumping in, that's where I'm giving commentary. And they're like, no. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? No, the video's right there. But
well, and then once it's done, there's nobody to call. Like there's no 800 number to call YouTube and file a complaint. It's
a bot looks at it, tells you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir. No.
No, I won't.
And you understand about your license, all that good stuff? Yes. All right. Come on over here. If you change your mind, certainly let me know, but for now, it will constitute a refusal.
We might not find out what her blood alcohol is. Sorry, I made you guys guess. She's refusing the test.
We still got 6 minutes. 5 minutes.
She might do it when she gets to the station.
Submit to the breath test, okay? Step right here.
That
this
year,
officer search you real
18
quick, make sure
months
you don't have anything on you. Not saying you do.
with a
Face the
suspended
vehicle.
license. Normally gets people to change their mind.
Yeah.
You guys have a necklace on, by the way.
That's fine. DBS can get that.
Go ahead.
What was your question?
So, what exactly is the arrest?
What's that? What are you under arrest for? DUI. Up to you. Do you want to take it? Yes or no? I know you said it's going to F you either way, but that's your call. So obviously, if you take the breath test, regardless of what the results are, you're not going to catch another charge for refusing it. But obviously, it is going to provide an evidentiary sample or the results of the test, good or bad. Okay. Obviously, like I said, if you refuse it, then that it is what it is. So your call.
I don't know what to do.
Entirely your decision. Nobody can make that decision except for you. How about this? How about I prepare it? If you blow into it, you blow into it. If you don't, you don't. Sound like a plan?
That sounds like it's a trap.
Trap.
Only if you've been drinking.
It's a breath test. Either you do it or you don't. It's no different
That
than.
sounds like a complete trap.
How is it a trap?
It sounds like I'm gonna blow into it, whether.
No, I said if you blow into it. So it's up to you if you blow into it. I said I would prepare the instrument, and if you blow into it, you blow into it. If you don't, you don't. So it gives you an option. That way, it's one way or the other. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fight it.
Okay. You have your right to fight it. I'm asking about the breath test. You want to take the test? Yes or no?
No.
No? Was that a no?
No.
No. All right. And you understand you're going to get charged with the additional misdemeanor? Yes? What do you mean, no?
No, I don't know what the I don't know.
Ma'am, so with this stuff, I can't trick you, okay? Ultimately, it's your decision what you do. I will try my best to lay out the options so you can make a informed decision, okay? I can't give you, tell you something that's unlawful or improper, okay? So obviously you have two options in front of you. Option A.
Once she says no like 20 times, we could stop asking, officer. Don't you? Like, I think this is starting to get a little manipulative by the officer.
This is the thing this is what the officers need to lay out, because it gives them the fantasy that they actually can say no. Like, you can say no to the breathalyzer, but if you say no to the breathalyzer, we'll just give you the blood draw. So either way, we're going to find out you've been drinking or not.
Yep.
It's just whether it's right now or in a few weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, there's no way, you can't worm your way out of this by saying, nope, not doing it. It's like, all right, cool. And then because doctors and, people who actually test the blood aren't, special. If you take 8 hours, I've seen that before. People fight. 8 hours, look, I'm not drunk. And it's like, well, we took your blood 2 hours ago. And they're going to say, hey, what was the blood alcohol 10 hours ago?
Well, and they can tell if it's on its way up or on its way down.
Yeah.
I forget. It was actually, I think, a murder case where I researched this. But they could tell because it was like at the time of death, they wanted to know how drunk the person was. So they can tell whether the blood alcohol is on its way up or on its way down because of whatever the half-life is. So they can tell how drunk you were at the time you were driving.
Let's say you decided to slam a few shots before you left the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that happen before. You PBT them and they're like a 0.12, and then an hour later you take the breathalyzer. It's like, oh, it's a 0.25.
It's going up.
So you're slamming that shit as you were walking out. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, you take the breath. Try to listen so I can explain this.
I'm trying to think.
I know it's an emotional thing.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
I think, honestly, just the fact that she's refusing the breath test makes me think that she's wasted. Because otherwise, I don't know why you would refuse the breath test. I understand refusing the other tests. Never do the other tests. The balancing ones, forget those. But the breath test, if you haven't drank anything all day, why would you refuse that test? It would come back zeros.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Would it be more comfortable for you if I take you out of the car and put the cuffs in front? Maybe help you out at all, or no?
I did.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I have you step out? That way you're not sitting in the car. Hopefully it'll be a little more comfortable for you. Come on out. You want to just face the car up for you, okay? All right, can you face me? Hold up. All right, come this way. Step right here for me, okay? Do you need to get any phone numbers out of your phone?
Just one.
What's that?
Just one.
Okay. Do you want me to explain the two possibilities and your options? And then you can make a decision what you want to do? Yes? No? You don't want me to explain? All right. So are you refusing the breath test or what?
Yeah.
You are refusing it?
Yeah.
All right. And you understand about your license and the additional criminal charge, correct?
Yeah, after I took it to court.
You have every right to take the court. Step over that door for me, okay? So final answer, no. Correct? The final answer is no, correct? No? The only reason I'm asking is because you said fine and I'll take it when I got out of the car. So it doesn't matter to me one way or the other, okay? It matters to you, okay? So if you want to do the breath test, you can do it and see what the results are. Obviously, I've already told you if you don't do it, then it's a refusal.
It's fine.
Step over the where the footprints are, okay? And if you change your mind in the next few minutes, you can let me know. After that, it's not going to be changed, okay? Step over here.
You stand right there. I know you were searched by the officer, but is there?
This is her second DUI. She was charged with driving under the influence, refused to submit to a DUI test after a license suspension.
Anything in your possession that could frighten me while I search you?
That's it. I guess
All
we'll
right,
never know.
Who just said it? Quest Fanning, you made me Google a word.
What did he Google? What did you Google?
So they aerosolized is the word I had to Google.
Oh.
I had a feeling I knew what it meant, but then I'm just like, I have never heard it put that way before. Yeah, so we were really weird about, we could use, it sounds crazy. When we were about to PBT somebody, you wait like 15 minutes with no water, no nothing. And then like we didn't use hand sanitizer around that thing while it was on because it would just fuck up so bad. You would need to call the state and be like, yo, you need to come, calibrate this thing again. And that at some point they started calling police departments like, yo, if we keep having to do this, you're going to have to pay us. Okay.
I didn't even think of that hand sanitizer has alcohol in it. So that makes sense.
Not any kind of alcohol I would drink on a fine day, but Sterling Archer, who knows?
I mean, I'm sure there's been alcoholics in the past who have drank hand sanitizer,
100%.
So that's
I just use it to make hobo fires.
It lights up pretty fast. So what do you got going on? Tell us about your channels, reading the room, all of that.
So yeah, I guess I can probably put that up too. I was meaning to pin that. It's almost there. We're almost monetized.
Awesome. So close. No, not at all. Oh.
We are on Reading the Room, the channel that I actually, I don't want to say I actually like it because I like this channel as well. Bodycam channel, not so much. We're at 272 subscribers.
I think you only need 500 these days, though. Right?
I'm getting the views. I'm just not getting the subscribers.
Yeah.
Like my last video, 1,200 views.
So do you have the 4,000 watch hours, or what is the new watch hours thing? 3,000?
I haven't even checked. Okay, so it's 3,000 watch hours. I have 524 watch hours.
Oh, well. So y'all need to go to his channel and just let videos play on repeat over there to give him the watch hours. Is what
that's my thing is I'm literally getting the views. Like I said, last one 1,200, one before that 760, one before that 780. I've gained like 12 subscribers in this month.
Well, for me, I have coming up on Sunday at 4:30. I think it's just going to be I don't have that case that I'm putting together quite done yet. So it's probably just going to be a Crimeland episode, but I will be here Sunday at 4:30 Eastern. And then coming up next week, I think we're going to do game night. I'm not sure, probably next weekend. I was going to do it on the 30th, but I'm not positive about that now, but I'll put up community posts so you guys know what's going on. I just need a break, man. With the holidays and all that, it's just been a lot, and I've been trying to keep up.
I think I might go live. I'm done with videos. I ran out of shorts today. No videos are coming out for me until probably like the end of next week.
Yeah.
I might live stream this weekend to cover that live stream I was talking about backstage, the Chris Ryder lying his ass off live stream.
I started to watch Lick the Whole Boots, but then we were going live and I was getting that
I stopped by at 7:35.
Yeah,
I'm like,
same.
I'm here until I go live.
Same.
If you guys aren't subbed to Lick the Whole Boot, does some great coverage of
Absolutely.
Terry Moore and Chris Ryder.
Yep.
But I did pin Reading the Room if you guys wanted to, you know, subscribe and all that stuff. You know you're busy, but anything happened with the KFARR Brothers stream. The channel that I started with my brother, I can probably throw that up as well if I can find it.
We should have your brother on a Booze and Bodycams episode. He's good. I kind of like
Andy enjoys the booze, so
I kind of like him better than you. Not gonna lie.
He's a character. I can't.
He really is.
I can't hate him for that. He's a character, but I don't remember his job title. He was a car salesman. Now he works in he's like the manager of the, why am I drawing a blank?
Like the
repair department. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
He writes up all the shit. So
yeah,
he's busy. He works like 6 days a week, like 6 to like 8.
Oh, forget that.
That's why we haven't done any content, because it's just like with the holidays and me moving, there's like seconds worth of time where our schedules like intersect.
Yep.
Like for people who were wondering, how could you play video games on a Christmas? We started a college football franchise, and you can pick 2 different teams, but you have to both hit advance at the same time, or not at the same time, but like a game. But then he has to do it like 6 hours after me, and then it's just, we can't ever catch each other. That's why my Xbox is just on all the time now.
Yeah.
And because it's connected to Discord, it looks like I'm on all day.
So after this stream, I'll be heading over to my friend Steven's stream, Call Me Ignorant. And if you would please, if you're in my chat right now, stay in the chat just for a little bit. It will redirect you there. If you could just say hi in the chat and hit the like button over there, I would appreciate it. And my friend Steven would appreciate it. He's actually a real life friend of mine. So that's all I have going on. I'm going to pop up on his stream, I think, too, once we're done here. So if you need more live stream, go over there. I don't even know what he's talking about. He's doing like a year-end review, so who knows? That could be anything.
After the stream, I'm going to bed. And I, for some reason, can't find my dang other channel. Oh, you know what I can do?
All of your channels, I think I have listed in the description of the video too.
I can cheat. Hold on, guys. I can get this figured out. Because I have it. And it's got 40 subscribers. My goal is to pass Tyrants Beware with all my channels. That's really my goal.
That shouldn't be too hard. That should be quite easy, actually.
There. I just commented under the channel. If you guys want to go subscribe to that as well. I'm like, where there's a will, there's a way, they always say.
Absolutely.
But yeah, go subscribe to those channels. I have no content on that channel yet, but Reading the Room, I regularly, I try once a week or a few times a week to put out a video. Once I get to where I'm going and I get the house fixed the way I want and painted the way I want, I'm going to try to roll at least 3 channels all the time. And then this channel, when my brother gets a chance to do live streams.
Here's the thing about subscribing to a channel that doesn't have videos yet. It means when there is a video, you'll be the first one. Like when they get big, you can be like, I was there.
I was the 23rd subscriber.
Exactly.
Weapons. I would love to work with Franklin.
Who's Franklin? Whoa, what?
Franklin's a raccoon.
Oh.
Who hangs out with an F-22. If you know, you know.
I don't know. I don't. Anyway, that's the show, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you with Booze and Bodycams hopefully next week if KFARR gets settled.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I'm getting internet Tuesday, so we shall see.
Next Friday, I'm supposed to be doing, which we haven't done in a while, a Many Such Cases with Karen number 2. Do you guys remember Karen number 2? It's been like 2 months. So she's getting her shit together, and hopefully we'll do that next Friday.
Yeah, everybody's getting their shit together for New Year's.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.